The floor is yours, my friend.
Alrighty. Hello, everybody. Um, First of all, if you're here on this call, give yourself a tap on the back and congratulate yourself for being here because that's like a huge step right there for taking time out of your day, and it just shows how serious you are about this business and how badly you want this. So Um, congratulations for being here, and I'm really happy that you're here. So, I guess a little bit about myself and why I became a Beachbody coach. Obviously, Carly reached out to me. She actually was messaging me for like a year. I was that person who uh, kept saying no and had all the excuses in the books, had all the objections for her. When I think back on it, money was definitely something, time was something. I was always too busy, or I had this steak at, or I was helping someone with this wedding and baby showers here and everything and work and busy, 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 right? One of the objections we get all the time, and then of course money being one, and then thinking that my workouts were just fine and dandy and I was happy with where I was at, when really there's like so much time savvy that could have been happening, saving money, not having to pay for that monthly bill at the gym, everything. I literally had all the objections. And but I always knew that there was like something about coaching. When she said, "Do you want to be a coach?" I knew that that was like a calling and that I was eventually going to be doing this. Just timing was kind of everything for me. So when it happened, I actually got let go from a job, and at the time I kind of took it as a positive, and I still do. I think that everything happens for a reason and timing is everything. And I was able to come back home, spend time with my sister and her new kids, and spend more time with my main man, because we were kind of living in two separate cities, so we were driving back and forth all the time. Everything kind of just like fell into place and it worked out perfectly. So when Carly asked me for like the 100th time, I finally said, "Okay, what the hell else do I have to lose? Like, obviously, there's something to gain here. She's having an awesome time with this thing, and she's got this crazy, awesome community, which I didn't really believe until I hopped in and realized that, yeah, it is everything that she's cracking it up to be." Um, and yeah, from that day, I kind of just decided that I was gonna go all in and give this thing a shot. And no, I haven't made like crazy amounts of money, but I can say that I have met some pretty amazing people through this, and people that I am going to keep in my life forever. Beachbody has completely changed my life, and everybody always says that, right? But it's so true. And I think it all just kind of started with personal development and really kind of digging into um, finding the positive in life and stop the blaming. Um, I I blamed a lot of people for a lot of the things in my life that were happening to me. Like, I was number one blamer for like my whole life. And now I feel that with personal development and this growth, I've like noticed so much change, and I've noticed um even like relationships with my family have, not that they're like we're super close and that has like improved extramentally or whatever, but I can say that I don't take what they say as personally as I used to. I can walk away from certain things and find a positive out of it. uh, I'll just give you an example. um, my sister, not really like the biggest support her in all of this. And at first it sucked, it hurt. It made me really frustrated, and I kind of would just blame her basically for um, not being on my level or not understanding me, and just expecting her to just be on my side, on my team, and cheer me on. When really the thing is, like, we have to be able to show them how this is improving our lives, and not just telling them, not just, hey, you should do this because I'm doing it, it's working for me, so do it with me, right? But really, we just need to keep moving up, keep progressing, keep doing the things, and either those people are going to go along with you, they're going to trust you and do it with you, or they're just going to keep watching and maybe cheer you on in the background, but not really say it to your face. Which is kind of what's uh, been going on with my sister. But I completely let it go, and instead of, like, I have in the past gotten frustrated with her and blamed her, but then at the same time, now, as I've been learning more and more about personal growth and being more positive about things and finding the positive in it, I've been able to just let that shit go and cheer her on instead of blaming her. And kind of with, like, a lot of people in my life, instead of putting the blame on them, I've learned to support them and cheer them on. And um, that's been a huge part of my growth throughout this thing. And it all stems from, I have a book here. I did. Oh, no, it's behind my phone. Personal development books that I've been reading. First one I read, if you haven't yet, grab it. You Are a Badass. That one really spoke to me, and I feel like I need to go back and read that one again because it was so good. Um, Girl Wash Face, Rachel Hollis. She has a great collection of books, and you can either, if you're a mom, you definitely should be reading her books because she is a mom and she will speak right to you. If you're not a mom, you might have to skip a couple chapters because it might not relate to you in those, but you can always find something out of her stuff that will relate to you. She also has a podcast. I listen to her Rise podcast on the regular, and there's always something in there that speaks to me as well. Earn Your Happy has been one of my favorites, and um, yeah, personal development books, they are an amazing thing, and reading or listening to them every morning is so key to giving you that, like, positive outlook throughout your day, because you have something that has sparked or inspired you in some way, and that is what's going to push you through your entire day. And I even notice on some days, like today, I actually didn't read my personal development, and I did notice myself, like, becoming more negative or doing those blame things. But I'm so, because I've been doing this, I can stop myself and realize what the heck I'm doing, and realize, oh, I should probably read some personal development, or I should listen to a podcast and get my head in the game. Because that is just what is going to propel you to a positive life. Sorry, Neil's just catching a fish. I'm really, like, squirrely right now. Cool thing. So yes, I'm on a boat. It's the middle of the week. We are camping, and this is kind of what you can do with Beachbody. Uh, and I actually just got paid today, which was really cool. We were in the middle of the lake, and I was like, I should just check my bank account and see, like, did I get anything? Sure enough, I'm getting paid on a boat. You guys, I am getting paid on a boat. Like, how awesome is that? That is the life that you can look forward to by making this full time, part time, whatever you want to do with it. But there is the income there as well as helping people. I have been really active with I have become more active with my community. And um, when you start to see your community growing and um, just seeing them succeed is like seriously the best thing ever. Yesterday, I was like tearing up because I couldn't believe how much progress the girls that I've been able to help have been like changing their lives, literally changing their lives. And it's not just the bodies. Like, yes, there's a few girls I've been able to help who have had insane transformations, and it is crazy. But it's all about the mental progress and mental game change that is the best part. Seeing them just have a more positive outlook on life. And when you work on your body, when you work on your nutrition, all of those things, your brain starts doing amazing things and light bulbs start coming on, and the world is just so much brighter. And you are a part of that. That, like, you are helping this world become that brighter, happier place because you are helping people be amazing people. Like, ah, it just, it's amazing. It lights me on fire. And this is literally the best thing I've ever been introduced to. Before Carly came around, I didn't even know what Beachbody was. And to to think that I didn't even know what this was now is like, what? I can't believe I've been like missing out on this whole thing for this long and not even have a clue what the heck it was. And then realize that, oh, I actually did some Beachbody workouts before I even knew what Beachbody was. And it actually helped transform, like, I had a transformation from one of them without even knowing. That is so crazy. Anyways, squirrel again. But um knowing that is there are people out there like me, like you, that don't know what Beachbody is. They don't know that there's a community out there that can help support them in not only motivating them with workouts every day, but also just being there for them and just helping you through life in general. So when you send out that invite, like, remember who you're sending it to. Remember the person that you were before you started. Um, what were your objections? Actually, this came up in a call, I don't know, a month or two ago. And someone had mentioned, like, asked, what was the reason why you started? Or, like, what were your objections? And that just made me think, like, oh crap, yeah, like, I had all the objections. And if I had all those objections and I'm here today, then that person that said no last week because she couldn't afford it, or she has no time, or she thinks her workouts are fantastic when really we have so much more to offer, um, then you know that she can say yes eventually. Like, might not be next week, it might not be next month, it might not even be a year from now, it might be 2 years from now. But whatever you said no to, don't take that as a no. Put that down in your book, write down that name, and follow up with that person every other week or month, every month, definitely every month. You don't want to go past a month. And not only just following up, but love on them, give them value. That's another thing that I've actually been diving more into is actually having building relationships with people and not just asking them to join my boot camps, or not just asking them to, hey, do you want this workout, or do you need help with nutrition, and that be it. Because you got to build a relationship with these people. They have to trust you, and you have to you have to earn it. Like, did you trust Carly when you started? What made you trust Carly? Why did you want to join Carly's group? What made you want to be here? And that's what you need to do for those people. So be their friends, because you are their friend. So just be their friend. What else I want to talk
I have a question for you.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just like going on and on.
What's your routine with personal development? Like
Sorry?
what's your routine with personal development, and how did you begin to incorporate it into your daily routine?
Okay. Yes. So with personal development, when I first started, I think, well, you were the one who encouraged me. And I think when I first started, I honestly thought I already had a positive mindset. Let's be honest. I think we all think we have a positive mindset until we actually work on it. But I guess my routine now would be picking up a book, and first thing, as soon as I get up, I try not to go on my phone. I don't even do any of that. Read my book for like literally 10 minutes. That's it. And I journal out some, like, what my takeaways are from that 10 minutes of reading, and I give gratitude, give thanks, 3 things, and I send it out into the universe. And yeah, that would be, I guess, my routine with self development. Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
And what are your top personal development books? You named 2
Okay.
of them.
Sorry.
You've named 2 of them. Do you have any other top books that you would recommend?
What else?
I know I've read Miracle Morning, and that's like the bomb for personal development.
You are at making money, which I have to give back to you. I learned from Carly. Eat That Frog is actually pretty good as well. Yeah. You Are a Badass, Go Wash Your Face, and Eat That Frog, I would say. Those 3. Yeah. I think that's kind of all I had, other than I like, don't take this like, it's not a competition. I guess that was like my last final thing I wanted to talk about, was it's not a competition. And um and when I say that, I mean, like, the people that you're talking to, they're doing another program, or they have been working on their nutrition, but it's not ours, like, congratulate them on their success. And um, what we can offer more is the community. And maybe they want to start giving back. Maybe they want to start coaching as well. So uh, even though people might be doing like the latest fad diet, whatever, keto or whatever it is, it's not to say that that's a bad thing. Like, they're trying to better themselves. They're trying to, everybody wants to be better, right? So don't take it as a competition. Just congratulate them on them trying to better themselves, and just offer more. There's always something more that we can offer them as well. So that is all. That's kind of all I have.
Killed it, my friend, and I absolutely love that you touched on that because that's something recently that I've been implementing is just meeting people where they're at. Whether they have a gym routine, whether they're doing keto, whether they don't have money and just can only afford 3-month bod, or wherever they're at in the journey, just meet them where they're at, provide them with the community, provide them with personal and
Mm-hmm.
help them in some. And I know Kelsey, I think you've been doing that since you started, and you're doing an amazing job with that. So kudos to you. And kudos to Britt for just killing that team ball on a boat in the middle of peacefulness. I can hear the birds just chirping away. I'm so jealous of you. And that is kind of what this job is all about, providing that freedom to be able to go and do that and host a team ball. So thank you for spending your time with us and hosting this team ball. I appreciate all of you. Let's crunch the rest of rest of this month. There's the Not Earning Well Down info group, and there's the flash sale going on. So you can add people into both of those, and let's finish this one strong. Sweet. Okay, bye.
Bye. Thanks for having me.